I know there's going to be a lot of agrees. People are concerned. People, and rightfully so. Like when you talk about our bench or lack thereof, and where the extra production for this basketball team is coming outside of your starters, right? And where else is it coming from? And that's always going to be a concern. You are top heavy, right? And you want to be the first top heavy team to be able to cut nets down. You wouldn't be. And you have the best player in the NBA. So as long as I have the best player in the NBA, I'm not really concerned. Like there's going to be series coming up, right? Come playoff time that are a little concerning, right? And I get that, right? Do we have enough firepower off our bench? Well, really, we begged to not play our bench. Let's remember this fan base. We sat here last year and begged to not play our bench. Now we have a better starting five, way more firepower out of four guys than we could really imagine from where we started this season, okay? Way more firepower, and our bench is weakened. It's obvious, right? You watch the games, right? Niang's so important to your bench for bench production. He scored 14 bench points tonight, right? I say, hey, live around 18, and I don't know who beats you. You live around 18, 20, nobody beats you. So, he played Chick Milton played 3 minutes tonight. Well, you can't get a gauge off of 3 minutes, right? So he really docked tonight, went 8-man rotation. And you got out with a must win tonight. And say, Chris, he agrees. There's gonna be a lot of concerns. But at the end of the day, I am 7-2 with James Harden. I'm 7-2. Those numbers can't lie to me. I have a beatdown and a bad taste in a Game 7 loss in the NBA Finals to the Brooklyn Nets the other night, right? And that taste is still in people's mouths. And I understand it. But that's one game. One game. This team has been in close games, which I think tells you a lot. It can start to tell you a lot about who they are, right? It's easy to go blow out the Magic, right? But you're in a tough one and a dogfight, and you're able to get out with a win. I know it's the Magic, but it's still a point. You have to learn how to win games like that in the fourth quarter and overtime. Tonight, an example of it again. Right? It's the NBA. Everybody's going to make a run. So you give up 19-point lead. That kind of stuff happens. Go win a basketball game now. Go close a basketball game out. And this team was able to again tonight. And guess what? George Niang comes up with a huge three late in the fourth. Right? So, I mean, the bench is a concern, but there's still enough. There's enough there to give you something. You don't need your firepower from them. You scored 118 tonight. 118 on the road. This team has the most wins on the road in the Eastern Conference. Can we start talking about some facts? Can we start talking about some facts instead of being concern-driven this whole time? I got concerns. Of course I do. Right? I mean, I joke around about Harden sometimes. But guess what? He's been so unselfish here. You can't run from that. You can't run from the dimes. You can't run from getting other people involved, from being a smart IQ basketball player, from what we've seen. And we're 7-2 with them. Holy crap, concerns. Relax. I'm Aaron Rodgers right now. Relax. Everybody relax. We got plenty of basketball left. What, 14 games left? Something like that.
I think so.
14-ish, yeah. Right? So we got enough basketball left to try to get some more chemistry. It's about gaining chemistry. Right? Tonight I saw a team really play great defense late in the fourth quarter. Really get pumping. Tobias Harris has been great defensively. So instead of us worrying about Joe Schmo off the pine, let's talk about what we do have. And I'll leave you with this. What we do have is the best player in the NBA. What we do have is Tobias Harris, who plays on both ends of the court and is starting to show consistency, which is so important to this basketball team. What we do have is Tyrese Maxey. And there's going to be nights where Maxey doesn't get a feel. But the nights where he's getting feels is only going to make him better, like tonight, where he was tremendous. And James Harden, right? The unicorn that we needed. The thing we were missing. So all you people running back about Seth Curry and Andre Drummond, shut up. It's never going to be the firepower and the ability of what this gives you. All right? This changes the whole dynamic. You can't double anybody. Joel gets open looks. And the dominance of Joel Embiid, if you're concerned, buy a damn dog then. Because every team in the league has concerns of some sort. Some sort. Every team does. The team you're all worried about has the biggest concern of all. Can arguably their best player play at home? Holy shit. Don't tell me about the Nets until that's confirmed. The Nets are off the table to me being worried. Like, Kyrie can't play in 3 games guaranteed. All right, so as of right now, they're not a favorite. They're a favorite if he can. And they're scary. And teams never, Chris, and that's my last statement. Teams in the playoffs don't go deep. And we begged Doc Rivers to not go deep like he did in years past. Last year, right? We beg him, and even his Clippers days, right? To not go that deep. So if now he's forced to, right? His hands just got tied on deepness. Isn't that what we wanted? You're going to win or lose series based on those 4 guys. Just to make it clear to people. That's how you're going to win and lose series. Can them 4 guys score? Right, we're doing it without Harden going off for 30. You don't think a couple of those are coming? I'll tell you, you're surprised. He hasn't even shot the ball well, and he still has a huge impact on games. Damn, it concerned me. Go away, concerns. I was concerned we had a piece of shit not even sitting on the bench, on this roster. And where was the firepower coming from? Seth Curry and Andre Drummond? I like them, right? If I could have kept them both, good. I wasn't trying to trade them. I said I would have loved to keep them, right, in some way. But grow up. We got what we wanted. And now we're like, oh, it's a second-round exit. I see people all the time. Second-round exit. Playoff time, it all slows down, too. So who around has more dominance from one player than us? You can make cases for 2 guys in this conference. KD, all right, and Giannis. Ain't nobody else can do what he does. So are those games going to be dogfights? Of course. But I feel like I got the best player in the NBA. And as long as I do, there ain't a concern in the world. There ain't a concern in the world. There is. There's factual concerns, right? But there's not a concern. I'm top heavy. Let's go eat. There's my rant on it. Everybody else in the chat or wherever, you go buy yourself a dog and be scared of everybody. Holy shit, 35-17 tonight, and we're running around scared. We're running around scared.